What's up, Leo? Sandra from For Your Chi here today to do your July 2022 reading. Thanks so much for being here with me. You all have a fascinating month and a fascinating reading, so let's just get to it. New beginnings in your first house. You starting something brand new in the first week in July. This could be a new opportunity. This could be a new job. This could be you leaving the old way of doing something. This could be you leaving old friends you could be moving or something like that. Look at the advice card. Time to move on. I mean, this message is screaming at you right in your first house. What does the bottom of this card say? It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Yes. Yes, it is, Leo. Most of you know exactly what I'm referring to when I say this to you. All right, now we have some good news in the Leo money house. Recognition and reward means not only pat yourself on the back for a job well done, but there's a little extra money coming to you this month, and you may not even know it or realize it, and then it just shows up. Now, it's not huge. It's not like you won the lottery jackpot or anything like that, but it's a little nice sum for you to pay a bill this month. A little extra help and support. Explore your options here. I feel like you getting this little extra taste of money is going to make you think about how you can continue keeping up this, maybe lifestyle is a little too harsh of a word, multiple streams of income. That's how I feel it's coming though. Okay? The bottom of this card says it's time to look at other possibilities and it's time to make changes. Wow. 2 messages of change back to back in your first and second house of money. Okay. File that note away for another day. Your third house, brother or sister. Your brother or sister has agreed. This could also be a contract. They might have just signed a contract, or a contract could be presented to them in July. Look for this. This could also be the purchase or the sale of property or of a major item. Now, whatever's taking place in their life right now, it's exhausting them. And if they're moving, like obviously moving is exhausting, right? So it makes sense because they got the rest card here. So it's going to be important for them to get enough rest to have the energy to deal with whatever this is. Your fourth house, your house of home. Wow. The Leo. I'm like overwhelmed by your cards right now. The messages are just so synchronistic. You pulled the 10 of Cups, happy life, happy family. The 10 of Cups is my real estate card though. So some of you may be moving home. You may be visiting home. But look at this. The Father shows up in the 4th house in these 12 house spreads, and you pulled the Father healing card in this house. So I'm getting goosebumps right now from head to toe. Some of you have past father issues from your childhood, or even from a past lifetime, or from both. And something happens, occurs, something good, in the month of July that helps you to feel better about all of it. The bottom of this card says your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. And you can see this happy family who's looking at their house or their new home. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. I could not have picked a better message to come in the 4th house with these 2 cards. Seriously. I might even cry a little bit. I'm trying not to. Your 5th house. your house of fun, socialization. For those of you single Leos, this is your dating life. Sometimes children can show up here too, by the way. But if it's a child, it's not just one child, you have multiple children. The sixth chakra, the sixth sense is what I meant to say. The third eye chakra, which is also the sixth chakra. And it's card 6. Okay. For some of you, you may have a child who sees things, probably at night, and they talk to you about it, or they will talk to you about it in July. And you're not quite sure how to handle it, okay? For some of those children that I'm speaking about, they may also be a life path 6. So do that numerology. You add all of their digits of their birthday together until it equals one number. So for example, if you were born on March 11th, 1969, you would add up the 3 for the month plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 9. That equals 30. 3 plus 0 is 3. That child is a 3. Do you see what I'm saying? For others of you, if this is not a child, this could be actually you, or this could be a friend, or this could be someone who you're dating who has this third eye chakra that's wide open. And so they're seeing images. They too could be seeing people who are on the other side, passed over. They could be seeing guardian angels, spirit guides. They could be seeing Jesus. It's all different. It all depends, okay? What is the advice card? Yes, consult an expert. Consult an expert. So, especially if this is your child, do not dismiss what they're saying, because what they're saying is real. Although you may think it's a hallucination, it's really not. Not this time. I had to go to the yerba mate there. You may need to reach out to someone, and actually a psychic, and get them a reading to get to the bottom of what the message is. Because the thing about it is, if they're seeing beings from the other side, there's a message. And so you want the message to come through so they're not pounding this child or this person and they just keep trying to get through, and there's, the message isn't coming through. So you want to consult the expert to A, get the message, B, if your child or this person is of a certain age, you may want a mentor to help them with the gift. That's the thing. This is a gift. If you don't know how to use the gift, it can be a burden, it can be overwhelming, and it can be scary at first. Trust me, I know. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Okay, your 6th house of work and health, you have trapped in fear. For many of you, you want to leave your job, but you are too afraid that you won't receive enough money, or you won't receive the benefits, or whatever this is. For others of you, remember, the 6th house rules health. If you are having a health concern and you haven't been to the doctor, you must go to the doctor and get to the bottom of it. If you've been to the doctor and they can't figure it out, you've got to go to another one. Go to a different group. If you've already been there and tried a second opinion and they still can't figure it out, then you need to go to a functional medicine doctor. Make sure they're hooking you up to a computer. The biofeedback technology. They call it different things, but it's biofeedback from the 70s. Okay? You also pulled self-employment here in your house of work. So I feel like a lot of you are considering the transition from this to this, but you have to get out of the fear. You can't jump right now in this place of fear. You have to let the fear go. Someone told me this a long time ago in my early 20s when I was considering self-employment at that time. And she said, you have to do it, but you also can't be fearful of it. So that was a big leap for me. But I did it way back then in my early 20s, and everything worked out for me at the time. Okay, now we're going to take a look at I didn't pull them yet, the tarot cards to see who's in the Leo's 7th house of primary relationships as far as zodiac signs. Oh, the High Priestess. Okay, so that's a Scorpio. Interesting. So the High Priestess for me is a Scorpio. Could also be a Pisces, but I'm leaning more towards the Scorpio. The Lovers, which is a Gemini card, and then we have the Ten of Cups, another Scorpio. Of course, could be Cancer, Pisces with the Ten of Cups. All right, so if you want to join me in the extended reading, the link will be contained in the description box below. It is on Patreon. I made it affordable so that everyone can afford it if they want to. We're going to be looking at your relationship house in depth, which of course is very interesting, as it always is in the Leo relationships. Your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income, if you all have that. We're going to be looking at your 9th house of travel and school, your 10th house of career and your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and your 12th house, which is the future card. It's about to present itself in October, so look for that in 3 months. Many blessings to you, my Leo friends. Take care.